The United States has the 5th most islands of any nation in the world, behind Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Canada. But where are most of these US islands located, and which state has the most islands in the US? It is not necessarily as straightforward as it may seem, largely because there is no standard metric for what constitutes as an island. Islands can be formed in a variety of ways, such as clashing continents, sediment deposition, and glacial retreat. One of the most prominent ways in which they appear is through the convection currents of the mantle, the layer of Earth directly below the crust. The islands in Hawaii, for instance, were formed when the magma burst from underneath the sea floor until it reached the ocean's surface. Once magma reaches the Earth's surface, it is known as lava. The lava cools and solidifies to form land masses or islands. Due to their volcanic origins, it's not surprising the islands in this chain have at least one volcano. Islands are surrounded by water by definition, but how big must the land be to be considered an island? Generally speaking, an island must be large enough to remain above water at high tide. Many islands are less than 1 acre in total size, and islands this small are sometimes called islets. An island must also be smaller than a continent. Greenland, which is 3 times the size of Texas, is generally considered the largest island in the world. Australia is the smallest continent, but is considered too large to be an island. Because of the loose, non-standardized definition of an island, there may be disagreement on which state has the most island in its jurisdiction. However, one state wins the overall competition fairly easily. Alaska officially recognizes 1,800 named islands per the state's website. There are over 800 additional islands with names that may not be officially recognized by the state. This also doesn't take into account other islands which are not named either officially or colloquially. Those islands, including islands in the state's many inland lakes, number in the thousands. The majority of Alaska's coastal islands are in the southern part of the state, including the state's largest island. Kodiak Island measures nearly 3,600 square miles, making it not only the largest island in Alaska, but also the 2nd largest island in the United States, behind the Big Island of Hawaii. All of these islands, combined with Alaska's massive size, give the state the most coastline of any U.S. state at over 6,600 miles. Florida has over 4,500 islands that are 10 acres or larger. Pine Island is the state's largest island at approximately 7.3 square miles. There are well over 4,000 islands in Maine, the largest of which is Desert Island at 108 square miles. Incidentally, the island's name is pronounced like the word dessert instead of the normal punctuation of desert. All 50 states have islands. Some may only feature small islands in rivers or lakes, but every U.S. state has islands in some form. One state, however, is made up entirely of islands. That state, of course, is Hawaii. There are 8 major islands in Hawaii. However, there are 137 islands in total that make up the state of Hawaii. At 4,000 square miles, Hawaii Island, commonly known as the Big Island, is the largest of Hawaii's islands, as well as the largest island in the United States. Rhode Island is the only state with the word island in its name. There are 108 listed islands in the state. However, the majority of the state's land, including the capital of Providence, is connected to the United States mainland. Along with these states, there are also island territories that are under the jurisdiction of the United States federal government. These include the American Samoa, Guam, Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. We hope you enjoyed this video and encourage you to like and subscribe. Don't forget to visit azanimals.com to learn more about nature and the world around us. Thanks for watching.